The dark has taken the child. You must traverse the nightmare realm and bring her soul back before dawn, or she will be trapped there forever. Old Bear, prove your worth.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Art Department, where we talk, we chill, we draw. I'm gonna be working. I don't know what I'm gonna be working on. I'm gonna be drawing something. But first, before we get started, I want to talk about my book. The Ash Can for BEARZERKER is available. Only 100 copies made, and less than 40 are left. $15 plus $10 shipping. For $20, you can get the 11x17 print that goes with it, and I'll throw in a free vinyl sticker there for you guys if you get the $20 tier. It is $15 for the book, or if you want to do the print, it's $20. $10 shipping. We'll put it in a Gemini mailer in a poly bag to keep it dry, and we'll send that out to you. Just DM me at Twitter at MightyBot Studio. You can find me on all the socials at MightyBot Studio. Shoot me a message. We'll do PayPal, and I'll send you your book. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We got some guests in the back. We're going to go ahead and we're going to bring them out one by one. Let's get in order of appearance. Mr. Jason Bascom, Frog G himself.
Well, no, I'm not Frog G.
He is not Frog G.
I'm not Frog G. Frog G is Frog G. Yeah, back it. Books will be shipping out. Look at that beautiful spot gloss.
It's here.
Books will be shipping out next week. So if you back me and Ink, you back me. Yo, what's going on, man? If you back the Plague's cover, or if you back Irene and Billy's cover, those will be shipping out next week. I took a week off of work so I could try to hammer out those perks. So you'll get him. So you'll get it sooner than you think.
Frog G feels excited. We're all excited about Frog G, man. It looks like one kick-ass book. I think it's like indie, but it's a polished indie is what it is.
That's what we wanted.
Yeah, the color's good. It's something that you're not going to see from the mainstream. It's an interesting idea, and it has, you could tell it got soul, man, and it got quality. So I'm stoked. To order it. So make sure you get it, because it's here.
Get it. It's here, and it'll be there eventually.
Hey, Edwin, what's up? We want to say what's up to Phil. Hey, if you hit me up, if you guys want the link, I'll shoot you the link, man. We're probably going to stream for an hour today. We're just chilling. And then I got some Elden Ring to play. That's what's going to happen. So.
Oh, well, without a doubt. Priorities, sir. Priorities.
Right. Me, my brother, my nephew that live in Illinois, that's the game we play. They're launching a big DLC today, so we're gonna be
nice.
We're gonna be playing that together. So
yeah, family time's important.
That was good times, man.
Yeah.
Make sure you go check out the Ace Volume 3. Go check that out. Edwin is along with Phil, man. These guys are comic making machines.
Top tier writers.
top tier writers, top tier creators. Their ideas are fucking awesome. And any comic scene is privileged to fucking have them.
And
all right.
Top tier people.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, wonderful human beings.
I saw that video where you were hanging out with the writer guy. His name's escaping me. Fuck.
I don't think that's his name.
That's not his name. Kids, he probably did a lot of work. Kids and Monsters.
Adam Lawson.
Yes. I love his videos. We went with Phil at Alley Cat Comics. I never visited when I was living in Chicago, but yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Phil, man, you're looking like you're working out, dude. You're looking like
Phil's
you're working out.
Phil's been working out. He's been
looking good, man.
Phil's been hitting that gym for a while now.
There you go, yeah.
He's ahead of me, way ahead of me, let alone is he taller, but I lost like a year of working out because of my shoulder rotation. So Phil's ahead of the curve when it comes to, like, you know. Plus he's like 23.
Hey, what's up? Good
stuff.
Yeah, he's young. He's a young buck.
He's a young buck.
Oh, he's 23. This shirt I'm wearing is older.
No, I don't know if Phil's 20. He might. He's young. He's a young cat. There's another young cat right there.
There you go. Yeah,
K-pop. She's young in spirit.
We're talking about old. So this shirt, the Spider-Man shirt, the Spider-Man shirt I found in my closet. Right, the first gift my wife bought me when we started dating in 2000.
Oh wow.
This shirt is 24 fucking years old, man.
Dude, I have you know the I don't know if you know the image, but it's Pitt on the like some skyscrapers, and he's kind of like but I have that shirt, and I got it back in 92 when it first came out. It's not snug, but it's snug enough that I can still wear it. It's like I could still actually wear that shirt. So yeah, but still from 92, still looks good too. So yeah. 93 maybe.
They don't make shirts like that anymore.
They don't make shirts.
We talk about shirts all day. We got guys in the back. I guess we should bring them out.
No, we shouldn't.
We should bring them out. We
shouldn't. We really should leave them back there. Unless it's Odin, then bring it.
Unless it's Odin. Well, we got Mr. Rob Wilson. Rob, what is up, dude?
I guess Rob could come in.
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
What's up, man?
All right, man. What you into today, dude?
Man, I'm into a lot. I, against my normal judgment, chose to go to the comic book shop, Victory Comics, and I happened to pick up the Street Fighter swimsuit special collection by Udon.
Mm-hmm.
Now I get it. Jason Bascom didn't want me to come on. I get it. It's a little
I just wanted you in the backstage. That's all.
Yes.
Yeah.
And let me simmer.
That's right.
Yes, my short hair was starting to feel warm.
It's what it is. It's the hair. I don't have any, so I get jealous.
I love it. Yeah, I got a lot of things going on. Definitely trying to follow up with stuff with Ray Haylock. We've been working on my website and kind of like a hub to have everything going on. But that is going to be the place once it is available and ready to where I'll do campaigns when my comics release and, you know, all those bundles and all that stuff.
Heck yeah, man.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
We got another gentleman in the back. We're going to bring him out and put him to work. Hockey, what's up, my dude?
I told you to leave him back there.
Hey, it's like an HD. Hockey, what you got?
Hey, g'day, everyone. I'm Hockey, the ad hoc artist. I've been everywhere, man. I've been on Good Stuff. I'm here. Look, I'm on all the good channels. Unfortunately, I was on Jason's channel yesterday, but, you know, we can't have everything.
You can't win them all, Hockey.
Wait a minute. That's hockey?
That's hockey.
It is.
Yeah. Nobody told me he was a retired Kingsman.
Oh, there you go.
Nobody told me. I need to know that information.
Casual.
Don't double cross him.
I can dig it.
Manners maketh the man.
There you go.
So where are yours then?
Oh, snap.
Edwin Acevedo, what's up, man?
What's going on, guys?
What's going on? We got Ace Volume 3, right?
That's right. Currently on Indiegogo. Go grab a copy. Grab 2, grab 3.
There you go, man.
And a sketch cover.
Yes. Yeah, there you go.
Make Shelby happy. He designed that, you know. The more they'll sell, the better for him. So
there you go. Right.
I'm sorry. I was going to interrupt, but I won't. That was very rude of me. Manners
Interrupt.
maketh man.
There are no manners here in the art department. We do whatever we want.
And I gotta say, J-Bot, forgive me when I did my live stream. For some reason, I kept misnaming your live stream as the Art Factory. I have no idea why.
A good one.
But
Good name.
Art
That's a good one.
Department. I was thinking of the Torpedo Factory. It's it's an art museum and gallery in Virginia.
Okay. Hmm.
Everybody, tune into my next show, The Art Factory. It's going to be on Thursday nights at 10:30 p.m.
Finally learning, Jason.
There we go. And he's gonna draw torpedoes. They're gonna draw torpedoes the whole time.
Yep, the whole time.
It's better than my next one, which is the Fart Factory. And
Which is every day.
I'll be sending in his frozen. Anyway.
But oddly enough, Hockey, that will probably get more views than any of ours.
Art Factory, yeah.
Wrong kind of views.
Probably would.
Wrong kind of views.
Yeah. Wrong kind of
So one thing I like to do is kind of go around and see if there's anything that anybody's been reading or want to talk about or pump up that's cool. You know, I mean, it could be your project, could be something else, could be something that you read. And I'm going to go ahead and kick it off because I got stuff here that I'd like to talk about just very briefly. And then everybody else can go grab something. So I'll give you guys some time. So let me get big, son.
No, my name's Jason. Jason. Big son.
So Richard Embry's The Blood and the Sword.
Ooh,
this is a pretty cool comic. $5. Just shoot him a message on Twitter. And yeah, man, it's 20 pages, simple story. It's going to continue. But I interviewed, he had me on his show, and it was a good time, man. And I even bought the book before. Of course, I bought the book before he had me on the show. And it's simple. This is simple writing, but it's so well done. You right off the bat, you know that this lizard dude whose name is Mango, and then the I can't remember this other guy's name. This dude, that they're like partners, like they're like bros, and they've been like through adventures because he owes Mango like some kind of debt, and I think it's a life debt or something like that. So he keeps trying to make it square, and Mango's like, no, you haven't paid. So they do this banter like right off the rip, and you know they're like homeboys, and they've been through some shit, which is really cool. So yeah, and this is a $5 comic, and I think it's like $5 shipping or whatever. Really fucking cool, man. I recommend picking this one up. And then for my big purchase lately, I got Murder Falcon by Daniel Warren Johnson. This book is fucking amazing. If you love comic books and you like cool shit, man, this is so good. There's so much heart written into this. It's about being brave and like just fucking facing your fears. And sometimes there's things that you shy away from that kind of take you out of life, and you have to face them head on to kind of get back into living and get back into life. Dude, this book has so much heart in it. Real good story. He wrote it, and of course he created it and he drew it. So this is the hardcover that I had on Amazon. I don't know if it's on sale, but if it's still on sale, but this was on sale for $20, so I scooped it up.
Not bad.
But Murder Falcon. This is
Murder
Falcon. Murder Falcon.
Nice.
I can dig it.
Yeah. So pretty much like your main character dude here, when he plays guitar, Murder Falcon becomes stronger, and they're fighting like kaijus. Pretty much is what's going on. And then so like the lead guy has to get his band back together so they can play these sacred instruments that power the avatars that are linked to their instruments to like fight monsters that are trying to take over the earth. Really cool. Oh man, let me see. I gotta show you.
You hear nothing but good things about Murder.
Yeah, dude. It's like it's like gritty, but it's like, dude, Daniel Warren Johnson's kicking ass, dude. Like this guy is becoming quickly one of my favorite modern comic book guys. Really cool. That's all I got. Who wants to? Jason, you want to go next?
I mean, I kind of actually did. I actually started reading it. I started reading that.
Oh, Mavericks.
Yeah. It's like I thought. I don't know if I backed it or how I got it, but yeah, no, it's pretty cool. You know, Global Frequency. It's a different artist with this one, but still, it's all grayscale. Just kind of, it's just cool. Yeah.
I got that one too.
Yeah. Hockey's got it. Like it's like sketchy. It's not sketchy, but you know what I mean. It's like it's kind of rough, like I like, you know.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Yeah, so it's really cool. And I started reading it. I'm like, oh, nice, because I usually don't read what I get because I can't really see it to read it. But it being larger, and I use my phone as a magnifier, so it helped a little bit with it, the bigger format. But yeah, pretty cool. Global frequency,
awesome.
nefarious, good stuff. Yeah,
Awesome. Rob, did you want to talk about anything, or you weren't worried about it?
Absolutely. I got a chance, like I said, to go to Victory Comics over in Arlington, Virginia. My interest was piqued when I saw the Street Fighter swimsuit special by Udon. And I remember we talked about them the last stream. So I asked the person at the desk, okay, I got the swimsuit edition. Do you have anything else by Udon? And lo and behold, they pointed me on their shelf to the Street Fighter Masters Volume 1, Fight to Win by Udon as well. It's a hardcover. Can't really show it. Feel free to check it out. All you got to do is just look or use your farts. And, you know, just check it out. It seems like they got like a anniversary party, Street Fighter number 100. So that's a hell of a milestone. I look forward to reading that. Also picked up Uncanny X-Men during the Onslaught saga, where Magneto lost his memory because part of his psyche went to Onslaught, and he became Joseph. So I got X-Men Deluxe. It doesn't even have a freaking number. What the hell? December Uncanny X-Men. If Sins Be Forgiven. I got Uncanny X-Men 337, 347, Gambit Crushed, and I got a $40 freaking Uncanny X-Men 282. And I asked the person at the desk, I was like, why is this $40? And it's titled His Name is Bishop. And they were saying that yeah, maybe it's Bishop's first appearance. The person didn't really know. No disrespect to them. I get it.
Is it 3 guys on the cover?
Yes.
Yeah, that's his first.
It's him, the other guy in Forge. Yeah.
Okay, and it's the
$40 book. Wow.
Yes, it's the first print. I had to ask why. You know, I just can't blindly buy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I gotta ask why.
Yeah, dude.
That's part of the American dream. So that's what I got going on. I've been kind of like going through the pages, which is why I'm not really showing my face, my disgruntled face. You know, because I'm like, damn it. The American dream is past me at 41, you know. But I'm just looking at some of the artwork and seeing what artists are involved in this art book, Street Fighter Swimsuit Edition. And I love to see other artists' artwork. That is one of the key things that's important to me as far as growth. So that's what I got going on. That helps me improve. All of you guys inspire me, including BEARZERKER. As I read it, I felt like I was watching literally the prelude, when the narrator explains in the beginning of the Conan movie, his origin. You know what I mean? So I enjoyed that, BEARZERKER.
Yes.
Jason, I gotta say, I got the edition of Absolute for the David Finch cover. It's well worth it. And I see what you had going on. I'm going to ask you more questions later offline because I want to know the mindset, where you got it from, why you did it, and
David Finch,
how you went about it.
Shelby Robertson.
Oh,
where's my shirt?
Shelby.
Yeah.
Shelby Robertson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's amazing. He's also on here on YouTube. Sometimes he streams with us knuckleheads too.
Nice. All right, that's all I got.
I know my shirt is okay. All right, hockey. Our jam.
Yeah. Well, I have been reading and finished Void Rivals, and I want to get the second. So I only get the trades. I don't get the individual issues, but
How scary.
I really enjoyed this. Robert Kirkman has done a good story. I'm looking forward to the next one. I think so this is a new universe that they're creating, Image is creating set in with Transformers and G.I. Joe, and maybe other things that might come into it as well. So this is the first sort of thing that ties a couple of those together. So I read this first, and so I could read this one next. So talking about Daniel Warren Johnson, I'm currently reading this at the moment. I'm probably about a third of the way through. This is awesome. There's a scene in there where like people are dying in this, and like there's a scene where Starscream just picks someone up and crushes them, and blood's going everywhere. It's just going, holy crap! This is pretty intense. But I'll see if I can find it. But I'm just going, what the? It's here we go. So I don't know if you can see it, but he's here. He picks up this dude up here, and then just goes squish. It's going, oh, holy crap! So good artwork, great story. It's going to be pretty intense. But, so I'd recommend that. That's kind of all I'm reading at the moment. I don't have much time. So if you go check out these books, if you haven't, because they're good.
Awesome. All right, Shelby. Yeah, I'm waiting to for a lull. Then I'll start reading that Transformers. But I want to get his Daniel Warren Johnson's Beta Ray Bill first. Let's do Edwin. What's up, dude? Got anything you want to talk about? Any books? Anything?
Last
cool.
2 books I read were, one was Lost Pages. I don't know where my copy is, but it was awesome.
It's lost
really
in 2 ways.
Yeah, it's it's probably in a box somewhere with all my other crowdfunded comics. So so go check that out. Really great issue. Phil really has found the voice for Crib. I think it's his best character that he writes. And the whole world and everything and the artwork is absolutely incredible. And then also Speak of the Devil himself, good old Shelby. This the Racetality one-shot, inspired by Frank Miller. Beautiful artwork right there in that Sin City style.
Oh man,
a fun one-shot, bloody. It's ends on an awesome cliffhanger, so I can't wait for the next one. And I think there's still a couple left in the store. So if anybody wants to go, some of these goodness, super limited, exclusive. You also get a card with it. So go check it out.
Go to American Discord with an H. Discord.com.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
And of course. Please check out the Ace. Like I say on every live stream, if you back during a live stream, just put in your backer number and you will get a special secret bonus item that's only going to be available if you back through a live stream. Not that many people have gotten it so far, so it's going to be super exclusive. It's going to be a fun piece. So go check it out. If you waited, you're waiting to stuff got more kind of developed, and you're waiting for like a bigger page count. You can grab all 3 issues at once. It's over 90 pages. So you can get all caught up on the Ace Volume 3, and I think the best issue we've done so far. Better art, better colors, better story, and everything's just coming together nicely. So go give it a look over on Indiegogo.
Awesome, man. Heck yeah, dude. Let's see. Catching up with the chat. Yep. Now I want to read it. Yeah, we all want to read Transformers now. That thing looks awesome. I saw Donald DeLay shared a panel where I don't know their name. Yeah, it was a Soundwave Power Driving Optimus.
Yeah, that was great.
That's cool. Cool as hell, dude.
I was like, that's what I would write.
How Daniel Warren Johnson. It's giant robots fighting, dude. Let's make that shit fun.
Hails,
I noticed when when Daniel Warren Johnson, when he was drawing, he still gives the boxes, even though they're machines, he still gives curve to them to kind of show movement or a flex to them, which gives them personality. They're not just all even squares, which is really cool. Do some doodling here. Should we just hang out and draw, or should we see what's on should we see what's on Indiegogo? Should we check out what's on Fund My Comic? What do you guys think?
drawing.
That's your stream.
He's like, I'm drawing.
Yeah,
Hockey's
man.
got work to
You
do.
the shot caller, J-Bot.
Well, I didn't want to decide, so I was asking you guys.
Oh my god.
Hey guys, people came here to watch some awesome art. Give it to them.
There we go.
Try it up.
I do that.
You know, that
Me
that kind of
not-
reminds me of the whole purpose why you have the art department. I was mentioning on my live stream that the difference between the indie and the mainstream that's really missing is that space or studio where everybody has to work with each other, regardless of any personality differences, any beliefs and stuff like that. They have to work with each other. That was one of the keys to success. But since we're from different parts of the U.S., you know, or the world, that's kind of changed the game with the internet.
Yeah, it's like any other job, and it's like they kind of like got rid of that. Like, you know, if you're an electrician or any trade or any job that you're doing, man, like you don't like everybody you freaking work with. You know, you don't like HR, you don't like, you know, all the other departments. But it's like in art, you think that should be the one safe space for you to freely express yourself.
Yeah,
and like they just don't. They kind of like, or people took over, and you know, people kind of let it happen.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, it's bizarre, but you know, that's what happens when you got a bunch of commies running your shit.
Taking over.
Yeah, the fuck, man.
Quick question: who is Colette Turner? Is that Michael Turner's daughter or something?
I have no idea why.
I was curious because her name popped up in the artwork, and I started seeing a little more comic book style artwork in the Street Fighter thing. Most of it I see is like manga, but her style is a little more shading, a little more detail in the inking process. So I was just curious. I see her art.
As you say, it's probably just a coincidence.
Yep.
It would be pretty neat, though.
Yeah. Somebody's got to carry on the legacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if he had a kid. I just know he did.
Why don't you know that, Jason? What the hell, bro?
Yeah, you're the elder here. The elder.
Negative Ghost Rider. That's hockey.
Last time I checked, even in Wakanda, there was an elder.
Yeah, hockey's the oldest one here.
We'll finish it, I guess.
Finish it.
Huh?
Told Jay about to finish it.
Finish it.
Don't be a coward. Just finish it.
Oh shit! Name called.
Yeah.
Name's called. 31 minutes in.
Nobody calls me a chicken.
Oh man. Hey J-Bot, I got a question.
Sure.
So apparently Capcom took a big dump on Xbox because the latest Capcom Versus Anniversary Collection they released will not be on Xbox.
Yeah, like they didn't announce anything on that. I'm surprised. I wonder why. Which is like dumb because the Xbox online community is like super big. So I don't understand why you wouldn't want to, you know, have your profits or something for some. I don't know. Maybe it'll come out later. Who knows? I would think it would come out later.
That's when I go into my my old school beef with Xbox. It's like, yeah, the PlayStation control is made for fighting gamers anyway, not really Xboxers. You know, they can stick to Halo and FPSs.
Listen, man, I hate the fucking PlayStation controller, man. I fucking hate that thing. I'll be honest with you, man. I love the Xbox controller.
Yeah, I haven't even played the 5, so I don't know what they turned into.
I think the 5 is nice. I think the 5 is pretty nice, but I play on a fight stick too, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, you know, I tried. Yeah, I tried to get back to the fight stick. I got one, but like Bumblebee to be exact. But I think my days. I need to get back on the actual arcade cabinet. That's what I got to do.
Yeah, it's I'm not a big fighting game guy anymore, but I definitely be scooping that up because that's probably one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
But the check out the latest Fatal Fury, the Fatal Fury City of Wolves.
Yeah, I saw that. Looks pretty
Ooh,
awesome.
that looks sick.
Mm-hmm. I saw was it Smug the Beast on Twitch? He was he was allegedly training on Street Fighter 6, but when I went on there, he was training on like what was it SNK versus Capcom. So
Oh, nice.
might be a learning curve.
Yeah, they leaked the demo, or they didn't leak, but they gave the demo to a couple. I think you could download the demo of it, and yeah, man, it's a sequel to the last Fatal Fury that came out on like Dreamcast, Mark of the Wolves and stuff. So it's Terry with the brown leather jacket and stuff.
Nice.
And man, it looks, dude, I think it looks better than Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, you know, I really don't like Street Fighter 6's the way it looks. It basically reminds me of Marvel's Capcom Infinite. And it's like, hey, the Street Fighter community will accept this, even though it's the same crap, you know. And but with Infinity, it was bad.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I was like, yeah, I mean, I might check it out, but to drop $70 on a fighting game too is pretty steep.
Yeah.
So the Marvel vs. Capcom collections is going to be $50, which is cool.
Bringing the beat back.
Yeah, man.
When it drops down to $10, that's when I'll buy it.
That's the one game that I'll be like, all right, guys, we're gonna do monthly freaking fighting tournaments at the game store now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do like C tier fucking. I'm gonna get the list of the rankings and be like, which characters are like A, S, A, B, C, and we're gonna do like C tier all stars or C tier superstars is what I'm gonna do, and nothing but C tier fucking characters that people will use, and that's all it's gonna be allowed. We see a lot of Dans and shit, a lot of
organic characters,
a lot of Dans, a lot of Omega Reds and shit.
Yeah. No Akumas, 86 Akumas.
Yep. Nope. Anybody only C and lower. That's what we'll do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, hey, I'll take it. Colossus is C level all day.
Bro, I love Colossus, man. Dude, I used to play Zangief, Omega Red, and Colossus.
Oh my god. That's a dream team.
Yep, it's called the Iron Curtain. The Iron Curtain's closing in on you, bro.
Come here. Let me give you a hug. Oh man, yeah, that was a great time, man. Especially like during the old arcade days, you have to talk smack in person next to the person.
Yeah, arcade days were the best. Like, there's nothing like that. Just showing up and just dropping as much change as you had, and just how far you can go.
They had to respect it, you know.
Mm-hmm. And even like there was another thing too was like if you came in there and you used the same people and did the same cheap shit, like you get booed.
Oh yeah, you get booed.
There were a lot of dudes that would come in. It was like the same group of Asian cats. It was like 3 of them, and they had like the long bangs in the front with the spiky hair in the back, and like Jinko jeans. And they would come in, and they would always play the exploit people. So they would play like Iceman, who couldn't take chip damage, and like Dr. Doom and like Magneto, or like Storm, Cable, and like Sentinel. And then they just would do the same thing over and over and over and over again, you know. And that's how they would win. And you know, when you go to the arcade, like when you go like every weekend, you start seeing the same people.
Correct.
And so then when you start seeing those people, they're just like, boo! Get the fuck out! Get out of here, man!
You get tired of seeing the trash.
Yeah, you're just like, get out of here, man. Even though I won, it's like, yeah, dude, but you keep doing the same thing. Like it's not like you're good.
Yeah.
You know, you just know when to do the same shit over and over again. But then somebody would be like, oh man, I'm gonna pick Dan. And then people are like, okay, let's see what's happening. And then you start doing Dan. You do Dan's like super taunt, or you do Dan's fucking his backwards raging demon where he like blows up and kills himself.
Yeah.
Dude, you get mad respect if you're able to pull that shit off in a match and connect with it, bro. It was like, what the fuck? Oh, people would do it and walk away.
Mm-hmm.
They do it. And
Those
fucking
are
Raging
epic
Demon,
moments.
I'd do it and I'd walk away. I wouldn't even finish the match. I'm like, I won. Fuck y'all. Like,
hell yeah. Yeah, speaking of the not to stereotype, but the Asian spiky hair, we had one of those in at what was it called? It was
hey Stat, what's up, dude?
Yo, Stat, what up?
Goal Zero. What up?
Yeah, if you haven't subbed the Stat Statistical Zero on YouTube, man, one of the best dudes to watch and stream, man. Just so chill.
One of my favorite channels.
Yeah, I tried to be like Stat for about a week and I just couldn't. It was like 2 weeks. I was like, all right, everybody, like no cursing on the streams. Like we're gonna try and yeah, that went out the window real quick.
Try and get it right.
So he's stronger will than I, Stat. Kudos to you, sir. It's a stream that anybody can watch.
Yeah. Yeah, that spot, I think it was called Game Time. They were a parts store, like game store. They repaired Xboxes and they repaired PlayStations. They also sold import games and they had the arcade stuff too. So, and they had tournaments for the console stuff. So it was like almost like an all-in-one hub.
Mm-hmm.
And we had this one guy start popping up, Asian dude, spiky hair. He was like he had the miniature Bolo Yang look. And he always spit tobacco in a cup. He was the only person to do that. So somebody started talking trash about his combos, right? One of my homeboys. And he turns around, looks back, spits in the cup, and then gets into some kind of fighter stance while he's on the sticks. It's like, dude, we died laughing. It was like, what is he doing? He still got another match.
What's going on?
Yeah. But I seen my fair of fights. People got thrown through glass windows over fight games. Oh yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. You know, but again, that reinforced the matter of respect. You know what I mean? So there's only but so many things you could say to somebody in their face, as opposed to online.
Online, yeah. There was a big case of fuck around, find out back then.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Shit, a couple of times I fucked around and found out. Ain't gonna lie.
as you do, as we all do.
And I gave some. You know what I'm saying? Good. You know.
Yep, that's what builds character, man. This shit happens.
Yeah, hell yeah. And you find out who's got your back too when that stuff happens. No police involved.
No police involved. Yeah.
Yes.
At the same time, nobody was like filming shit back then either, man. It was like you had the highest the coolest phone you had. If you had the Nokia that slid and had the keyboard on it, then you were hot shit back then. Like, whoa, Oh, I'm gonna text you right now. Dude got a keyboard on his phone, bro. Nope. Oh shit.
You were the ish. Yeah, those were amazing days. Hopefully with like the majority of my comic books, I hope to bring back kind of like that crossover element of fighting games with the characters I want to put up. Nice. I don't care if it's on my deathbed. I'll be on my deathbed and be like, I'm only living because I want to see this fighting game launch with all my characters in it. It launched? Let me see the trailer. All right, I can go. I'm on it.
Peace out. Pew, 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 pew. Just turn into balls of energy like Mega Man and shit. Choo, choo, choo.
Yeah. Or fade out like Yoda, but then again, Star Wars is hurting right now.
Still bringing that poor guy back and shit. Quick, wake up Yoda. You can't shit. Make a baby of him.
Hey, can I give a shout out?
No.
Sure.
Please. Who said no?
How dare you, sir?
You go.
What? Who said no?
I don't know. Jay about that.
I did.
Oh man.
No, I'm just kidding.
No. Go ahead.
I have to give a shout out to Wesley Snipes. because he spent 2 years talking with Disney about a Blade reboot, and Disney BS'd him. That's what happened. And 5 years later, they had their new, apparent mascot, Mahershala Ali, to be the new Blade. And now he's like, deuces, guys, I got a contract with Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, next movie that's coming out. And he's like, I ain't got another 5 years to wait for you guys. You can't get proper directors. You can't get proper writers. You tried to start it off making it woke. Like, what kind of Blade movie would that be like? Where it starts off where his daughter basically takes over his role in the first movie. The first movie.
Daughter?
Yeah, that was the original leaked script. Where basically, Blade would have a daughter, and she would be completely human.
It's called Fade.
And then she would get bit by vampires.
A radioactive spider. All right, I'm tracking.
That would activate her innate abilities, and she would be somehow more powerful than Blade.
Yeah, makes sense.
She got a vagina. All right.
Yep.
I'm following.
Box check. So I'm thankful to see that, as Wesley Snipes said verbatim, people can't figure out the secret sauce. Folks are, what do you say, snowboard, or they're using
ice skating uphill.
Well, he kind of said that. He's like they're using snow machines in traffic or something. Yeah. And then he said they walk
it's like snowmobiles in traffic, I think is what he said, or something like
snowmobiles, yeah. And it's like, bro, I respect him for that. He gave him time. He tried to work with him. They bojangled him.
Well, they don't know what Blade is and what made it cool, especially the time that it hit and the culture and the you know what I mean? Like it grabbed here you had a dude. He was a black superhero, but he was not even a superhero, man. You know what I mean? But he just happened to be black. But he was so fucking cool that everybody loved Blade and everybody wanted to be Blade. He just happened to be a black guy.
Yeah.
And that's how you write characters. It's like you want to make a character so cool that everybody and their mama wants to see him or be him.
Correct. And I don't know. I have this question I got to ask because I don't know. Blade, before Wesley Snipes arrived, was it martial arts based? Because he made that a focal point for the series, and prior to the movie coming out, he did a tribute to the masters, where basically they awarded martial arts masters. I'm talking about Rob Van Cleef, Bruce Lee's first student who was black, in Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah.
He did a whole tribute to a lot of masters that were still alive. And he showed cameos of Blade, in between the ceremony. So it was a lot of elements involved with that than just, hey, it's just a Marvel movie. Yeah. And a lot of times when it's just a Marvel movie in this day and age, it's really not good enough. I mean, you got to have other elements. It's got to be a good movie first, as some people.
It almost was like it grabbed all these genres or even subcultures. You had the martial arts action with the techno music and
soundtrack is dope.
Yep.
Yeah, that soundtrack was so damn good.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then kind of bits of the Matrix, the Matrix type stuff, a little bit of cyberpunk in there, but it wasn't I wouldn't say it was even superhero. It was just an action movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit horror elements
movie.
Yeah.
They could grab all these things and put them together, and it wasn't just it's a superhero movie. It's not really. You could even say it's not a superhero movie. It's just an action movie.
Yeah.
Indeed. And I think they dropped the ball with that twice because prior to failing with the Blade reboot, they also failed with the Ghost Rider because they reintroduced a different Ghost Rider. Obviously, it wasn't, Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider. Some people didn't like that, but they introduced the Ghost Rider with the race car.
Yeah,
in
Ghost Driver.
S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, Ghost Driver.
Hey, Ghost Driver. He's Ghost Uber. I was like, he's not a ride. You don't ride, you know what I mean? You don't ride a fucking car. You drive a car.
My sergeant in the military before he retired, he was like, it's Ghost Rider, not Ghost Driver. So I would get that every drill. But he was very good in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right.
And I gotta say that has to be a staple, because like people didn't like the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. series back then. But if you look at the shit that's on the big screen, it makes Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. look like Who Framed Roger Rabbit material, like high quality stuff. What was done back then is better than what's being done now.
I get it, but the thing is, I understand where you're coming from, but also like we just can't listen. If something sucks, dude,
it sucks.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like I get it. Like, it's not just because shit sucks now, you shouldn't lower your standards. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, that was awesome. It's like, compared to now, but at the time, you just gotta imagine. You just gotta think about what we were eating at that time.
And that's a fair assessment. The only difference when like Ghost Rider made his appearance in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it actually raised the viewership during that time, and it was the closest that
fucking superhero on it. That's why it was a Marvel show, and people were waiting for the fucking superheroes to show up.
Yeah.
Well, Ghost Rider was there.
Between the Marvel movies and the TV show was super weird.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider was there like almost every episode, like I think up to like 5 or 6 episodes, and he was just straight ganking people. Like, it wasn't even like a sham on the special effects. It wasn't even a sham on the story. Like, when he showed up, he murdered people. It was no question about that on ABC. You know what I mean? So the presence that they gave him, and then they canceled that. He was supposed to get his own show on Hulu, like a dark version, along with who's it? Hell. It was like some Devil Twins or something.
Oh.
Robbie Reyes was that Ghost Rider, the current Rider in the comics.
He's like possessed by like the spirit of a serial killer or something.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie Reyes, he's like the brother of the kid that's in the wheelchair, and that's the one that got in the car.
Oh, they should have fucking gave the kid in the wheelchair Ghost Riders. At least he rides a fucking wheelchair.
Oh shit! But
there you go. Put that kid, give him some flaming wheels in a wheelchair, dude. I mean, much more sense than being in a car. No, they should have had Ghost Rider drive the wheelchair accessible van.
Hells on wheels.
Here we go.
I can dig it. Oh man,
you lost me after that first season where that dude was like, "What do I call you? Call me Deathlock." And I was like, "Hell no, hell no."
Dude, it took them. I think maybe 3 seasons for him to actually get most of his actual gear to resemble Deathlock. And that's nothing to be proud about.
Yeah, it's like, dude, all right, we're doing a comic book show here.
That show was mainly about Phil Coulson.
I couldn't handle it. I can't handle. Dude, I hate Josh Whedon's fucking writing. I fucking hate it.
Oh yeah,
the way he has people talk and banter all the time, bro. I'm just like, dude, fuck all of you guys.
Oh,
like
shit.
If I ever had a conversation with people like that, I would fucking strangle them. Like, I'm like, gee, like I get like in the beginning, but you know what I mean, like Buffy, you know, but it's like it was just so like I couldn't. Oh my god, and if unfortunately now people talk like that, and I'm like, oh fuck all y'all.
Joss Whedon kind of resembles someone in this space. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Love the music.
Yeah, I was gonna do Spotify, but I didn't feel like doing the sharing and stuff.
Yeah.
I gotta buckle down and pay for it. I'm waiting for next. I missed the deal. They were like, get 3 months free.
Yeah, that's when you got to do it. You got to take advantage of those deals.
Should have got
yeah.
it because Spotify is pretty dope. And you get to you get the premium. You get to make your own playlists and pick what you think.
Yeah.
He needs that segue.
Yeah. I've probably just been with Pandora for so long. I got quite a few lists, quite a few channels. But yeah, the only reason I would have to go to Spotify would have been for the Joe Rogan podcast, but now they came back to YouTube.
Oh, it's not better than Rogan on YouTube.
Yeah, man. That's the half the fun was watching the comments on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, comment section, man.
Yeah.
Didn't Spotify screw him over or something? So
No.
They just.
I thought he was suing him or like.
Oh yeah. So Spotify was shaking him down at one point because I think over the ivermectin thing that he was using, but he ended up fighting that, and they just chilled out because they knew
she was right. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they knew their golden goose or their golden goose. They knew who it was. So
this was crazy. This one I knew shit was bad, but shit was crazy.
Mhm.
And the media was full of shit when they were. He's like, yeah, man, ivermectin, dude. Like my doctor prescribed it to me, and I started looking at it, and they're like, yeah, for infections and da 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 da.
Yeah.
It is. There is a brand of it for horse that they use for horses, but it's a different type. That's like you saying, like, listen, if anybody take aspirin, if they give aspirin to a dog, you're taking dog medicine. Like, that's pretty much what they were saying. And I was like, I can't believe this shit. Like, this makes no damn sense.
They were flipping out on Joe.
They were like, yeah, Joe Rogan. Oh, well, they went after him hard, and that's why I'm like, oh my god, the media's full of shit, dude.
Yeah. That's one of those Kevin Hart moments. Look at this. Somebody look at this. Take a look at this. Yeah, because it's like Goofy's afoot.
Mm-hmm. And if you can't, like, and then people are just like nodding their head, like, oh, okay, yeah, man, Joe Rogan. They still parrot that shit. Hey man, remember when you started taking horse medicine?
That's because they got paid to say that.
You're just like, dude, not like normal people. Like it's almost like they feel validation, like pointing that shit out or something.
Yeah,
and
like I was good and I wore my mask and I'm better than you. And now they're all like, yeah, that was bullshit, everybody. And they're like, oh well, hey, maybe we acted a little off. It's like, no, you guys were psychopaths. What do you mean? You guys want forgiveness? Fuck off.
Lord bless St. Fauci.
Oh man,
I'm actually surprised. Nobody like, as some people made like some CG books with Trump parodies. Nobody made any parodies of Fauci. I'm surprised.
It's almost too easy if you think about it.
Oh yeah, he's like the mafia doctor.
Yeah, dude, like an evil Nazi doctor, dude. It's easy as fuck.
Yep. That actually would probably fit perfectly within what's his name, Von Klaus's.
Yeah,
Black Terror.
Yeah, Black Terror.
Yeah.
I sent him BEARZERKER, so let's see if he shits all over it.
Oh,
yeah, I just started watching some of his stuff because I didn't know he did reviews. He's got that
just started
voice.
That Yaira review was killer, dude.
Yeah, I had to stop because I just got my Yaira, and I was like, all right, let me read it before. Let me read it, blindly before I start having, influences before I watch it.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I was feeling the same way too when ISOM dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, everybody's saying this certain thing, and you're like, yeah, I saw the trailer and I looked at it. I was like, right off the rip, I was like, yeah, man, that looks, right off the rip, I was like, all right, man, that's not for me. But I mean, let me check it out. Just, is it as bad? Let me make my own opinion. You get caught in these echo chambers and shit, right? And then you start influencing. Like, I don't want to be one of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
So let me read ISOM number 1 and see if it's as bad as people were saying. because it was weird because everybody's like, it's good for a first try. And everybody at first, when everybody was cool with them, they were kind of like, yeah, you know, woo, it's okay. You know, it's not bad. I want to see more. And then it became like this turn where everybody started shitting on him when he was all like, my criticism, I can't, you know, whatever. So, okay, let me form my own opinion.
Yeah.
I don't want to parrot other people's shit, you know. So I was like, all right, man, like, where can I read it? And then homie dropped the link on the high seas. And I was like, okay, because I'm not going to spend $30 on a book that I might like.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's something else.
I mean, that's a tank of gas. Fuck you, man. You know?
Like I bought some ISOM bundles. Well, Rippaverse bundles that the next time I actually do get a table at a convention, I probably will try to sell some of this stuff.
There you go.
or maybe even to the comic shop, because I mean, having multiple covers and all that stuff, it only goes but so far.
I mean, it was cool, you know. It was like, oh yeah, you know. But dude, I read that issue 1. That's all you get from me, man. You get one book.
Yeah,
and I was like, fuck this.
I gotta say, I've learned things from every book that I've bought from the Rippaverse, and I've bought every book from the Rippaverse. Most of the things that I have learned are what not to do, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? I just, when I see certain things, it's like, okay, don't do that, don't do that, don't do this, don't do this. This looks good, but don't do that. Keep it consistent. That's one of the key things all across the board. Keep things consistent. But yeah, I mean, it's a hell of a ride. You know, I'm not going to say I'm a blind Rippaverse supporter, but I'm trying to hold back shit. Okay, J-Bot, I'm trying to hold back.
I know weird. And don't think this wrong, okay? Anybody that's listening or watching or whatever, if you enjoyed it, hey man, that's fine. That's cool. Yeah. That's good for you.
No, screw you.
You know, that's fine if you enjoyed it. But no, I cannot
unsubscribe. If you enjoyed it, unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe, maybe. But
and here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Okay. So there's some bad stuff going on in that book. But the people that have raged out over that book got some bad stuff going on too. And it's just like, you know what? Let me just draw. Let me just.
Yeah. It's like, listen, man. Okay, you read the book. You read the book. You didn't like it. Cool. Yeah. You said your piece. Why do you have to keep doing fucking video? And I know it's okay. You know, if I was making fun of ISOM for giggles and people were paying me for it, I'd probably do it every fucking day.
Yeah. But at one point, like, I would realize I'd start to lose myself, like just doing that shit. Was like, who am I?
You see it?
What am I doing? What am I saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't bring myself to get on either side of the ripple line. My thing is, ISOM number 1 it was bad. Yeah. ISOM number 1 was not fun to read. It was a chore. Nothing in it was cool. And if you told me that you loved comics and you read comics, and ISOM is supposed to be your magnum opus, you're fucking the coolest thing you could think of. I got money. I'm going to make this book, man, and I'm going to fucking whatever. And that's going to be like this unoriginal, this dude, just this fucking dude.
That dude
is going to be your guy.
From Texas.
You know what I mean? Not that, but listen, I could fly and I could shoot lasers. I could turn my body into ice, man. I'm the strong, all this cool shit that anybody can do that you could just pick from and build around and make it cool. You're just like, I'm a dude, man. And I went to a club and the chick I was looking for, but she was there and I guess she was all right. And then I fought some dudes and then I like busted a dude's chest and shit. And then I fought a big guy who beat me up and just happened to throw me in the air. And I ran into another super being that happens to be flying in the fucking air at the same time. And then we fight. I'm like, why? What? What are the odds? That's like me throwing a baseball and I hit a fucking bird. You know the odds of that?
Here's the thing.
Let alone throwing a bird supposed to be in the air, not another fucking person.
Here's the thing. We just don't know it
Oh,
yet
God.
in Florence Park. Accepts are being thrown in the air all the time. They're being
All the time.
alley-ooped. They're being knocked in the air. You know what I'm saying? They're being slam dunked in the air.
And it's by one supervillain that's going to be revealed in book 7. He's called Throwdown, and he throws all the SF in the fucking air. But you got to get ISOM issue 7 to find out.
He's got the powers of graviton. He's psychopathic.
He's just a big fucking dude who grabs people, and he just like Granny shoots him in the fucking air. Just grabs him between his legs and fucking throws him up in the air and shit. And that's what he does.
Hey, he can't just throw him in the air. He's got to F5 him in the air like Brock Lesnar. Like it's the Royal Rumble. Like
I hope none of y'all wanted to work for Rippaverse, because if this shit ever comes back and you guys are on this stream,
looks like I'm recanting.
Brother, I'll disavow you so quick. You don't even worry about it.
I'm probably
I
blocked.
don't even know this guy. Like I just clicked on a link and I just went up there.
I don't know this dude. Oh, him? Fuck that guy. Your money's green? All right. All right, whatever.
Always take the link.
I thought I was going on the art foundation. Like I don't know what this art department thing.
The art foundation with this is very interesting. You know, I've read, you know, comics when I was a little kid, tried to emulate it, took a break in the anime, and then went into back into comics again, like really grasping the ideas. It just doesn't make sense like the book.
So Stat Zero says, if these guys are going to do superheroes after almost 100 years of mainstream doing it well, you need to bring something more than a long origin story that is similar to others. Or you need to bring a story, because I didn't know what the fuck was going on in issue 1.
Bring it.
Issue 1 of ISOM.
Yeah.
He quit.
Yeah. He's a quitter. How do you fucking like him?
Bro.
He's a quitter. It would have been like, listen, man, they kicked me out. Listen, I went rogue, bro. They were telling me not to run in this burning building, the kids, because they said, and I fucking went in there anyway, man. And they said I went off the handle and I didn't follow directions of, you know, the Tulsa, Oklahoma super team or whatever the fuck they're called. Shit. And they kicked me out.
Bro.
Oh, dude, like he's a fucking rebel, bro. He still wants to. So he left. He's like, all right, fuck y'all. Y'all kicked me out. I'm done. That's different than being like, I couldn't save a kid from a dude and I got my ass beat. So now I just don't do superhero shit anymore.
I think it would have been more tasteful if he was part of Alpha Corps. If he was part of Alpha Corps and he got pissed off by the regulations that the police departments and stuff that they answer to hindered, you know, and contributed to the death of that young one at a Comic-Con, I guess.
Yeah.
I could see that would be a little more connected than just, hey, I fought somebody, I couldn't really win, so I quit.
And then something bad happens and they pin it on him and they make him the scapegoat and shit. And so now nobody likes ISOM. They're like, fuck that guy. Even though he was doing the right thing, they spin it and they you know, they get him canceled and they kick him out of superhero stuff. Yeah. I just made that shit up, man.
I mean,
that guy can suck it,
man.
Right now.
Stop giving J-Bot ideas, because he won't do his book then, and he'll start on something new. So
never. No, bro. I gotta finish Berserker, man. I gotta.
By the way, if you want a copy of Berserker, hit J-Bot up on Twitter and
message me. If you like Rippaverse, I'll take your money. I don't fucking care.
Oh shit!
I'll take your money. I'm just, you know, like I said, I just state my opinion, and I think it when people are like, it's so good, I'm like, I just don't see it, man. And sometimes you think that you're going crazy because I don't see it. Am I blind? Is something wrong with me? Like, what's what? And it's like, no, other people feel this way too. I'm not going crazy. Like, this book is whack as fuck.
I treat it the same way Keanu Reeves treats people like in this day and age. There ain't no point in arguing. Like, you believe 1 + 1 = 5. Good for you, bro. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. That's it. I mean, because
but don't ask me.
Yeah.
But don't ask me.
And then when you ask, you open the door. And when you open that door,
see what happens. I've been talking about Ice Bomb for 20 fucking minutes.
You got J-Bot going. I hope you're happy. There's no content on this stream.
Jesus. Okay, you know, but I don't see the other fact. Like, all right, cool. People like it. Dude, let the guy do his fucking books, man.
Yeah. Leave him be.
Yeah,
whoever buys
his thing, like, not every Ripper did this, and now he said this, and now he that. And you know what you get? You get dudes going to go see people at meetups, thinking Twitter's fucking real life and getting arrested because they're stupid.
Yeah.
That's what you get. There's no winners here. This is retarded.
If I can say for the record, I did not need to know Mint Salad's history with, what's his name, Masterson or whatever, the podcaster that criticized.
Masterson?
Yeah. Eric July. I didn't need to know all that.
So Chris Masterson, the Master Lock.
Yeah.
Well, Eric Masterson, who's dork.
Yeah.
So
we
it's
won't get that stuff here because it is pretty like what, but yeah, I don't
Yeah, that stuff is too much, and I do not understand how some people that are really popular here somehow get in you know, in the comic book space, indie comic book space.
Not here because nobody's popular here. Huh? I said not here because nobody's popular here.
Yeah. Well, it's because we're not doing piss porn. Yeah. That's the reason why you got to apparently do that kind of freakish stuff in order to have some clout in this space, which is weird. Some folks got morals. Sorry, folks.
Very weird.
You know,
I forgot his little potions. I got to put on his little he got little potions on his belt.
Nice. See, that's one of the reasons why I've been sharing the Ethering Brothers, their little tutorials on Twitter on different stuff to draw. Because like sometimes there might be like one or two little items I might need to draw, and like I just never thought about the process of how to draw them. So seeing it from them, you know, like how to draw gloves, different types of gloves, or like you said, bottle potions, you know, little small potions to go in the utility belt. All those things matter for a story.
Bottles matter.
Bottle life.
Speaking of which,
bottle life. I like his proportions. I didn't make him cute enough. His head's supposed to be big.
Anybody see Bad Boys 4 yet?
No, I didn't know they did one.
Yeah, I heard it's doing pretty well. It's just men getting into action. Simple stuff.
Is Bruckheimer back on it? Jerry Bruckheimer? Is he back producing it again?
I do not know.
Right? Was he producing that, or was it a Michael Bay? I can't remember who was producing those. Michael Bay was? Okay.
Yeah. I don't think it's in the movie, but I think it would have been very tasteful if somewhere in this movie Will Smith had Chris Rock in the movie to show up and smack him back. I think that would have been, you know what? Okay. You know, my licks back, kind of like street code type thing.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been great, but it's probably not in the movie. Wishful thinking.
Yeah, I don't know if it's hard for me to go to the movie theater, to be honest, because like nothing really gets me excited.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
You know, I mean, I'll probably see like Deadpool Wolverine. I'm thinking that looks, I mean, you know, I feel like that's a given.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but like in terms of, and they've been like re-releasing like the Ghibli movies like Castle in the Sky and Totoro,
really?
and doing those in the theaters.
Oh man.
So it's cool, like seeing those in the theater, not seeing them in the theater the first time. So those are pretty neat. I think they need to do that more often. I think they need to do like
the fandom events.
Yeah. But you know, even like, all right, we're showing RoboCop. Or, you know, oh, it's the 20th anniversary of whatever, Rambo. We're gonna show Rambo. All right, or do Rambo 1, 2, and 3, Rambo night, or you know, like stuff like that. I think would be cool as hell.
Yeah, big cool.
Yep.
A lot of the
remember-
little theaters do that, from what I hear, but
Yeah.
the mainstream ones don't.
Yeah, I remember going to a Regal Theater for the 40th anniversary, or like 40th anniversary of Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, that would have been cool.
And I was like, holy shit, I'm 41. That shit came out 1 year before I was born.
Mm.
Golly. And it was great to see in theater.
Hell, I'd even go see Conan the Destroyer in the theater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where he's all up and shit. So, like,
Yeah.
I was like, man, dude.
Mhm.
Again. Grab him and take him.
That's when they were getting the hype with the special effects.
Mhm. Yeah, that was like the most Conan I seen. Like, what? They should do. Jason Momoa should do a new one, man.
I haven't seen that one yet, but I'm kind of
Wasn't-
scared
wasn't-
now because
Everybody craps on it. It's not
It wasn't
terrible.
bad. No,
Like,
he looks like
everybody
a
just gives-
Sumerian or Sumerian, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I'm just scared that, like, at the end of it, he might randomly pick up a mic and say, "I am Aquaman," and drop the mic like
I
he
am
did in Aquaman 2. I
You're
was
gonna be
like,
You're gonna be like, who? They done forgot about Aquaman by now, man. You kidding me?
yeah,
Everybody forgot about Blue Beetle, and that shit just came out, man.
I never saw it.
Nobody
all
did.
All these movies just come and go, man. Literally,
Yeah.
you blink and they're gone.
Yeah, like I think I mentioned the last one I seen was The Beekeeper, which was really
That's a
good.
good movie.
Yeah, I heard that one was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, now these days, I mean, like, you got all this entertainment at home. Hard to watch that stuff.
Dude, you got to compete with like video games, dude. Like, you got to think about that shit.
Video games are like movies, yeah.
Yeah, and it's all like, and then they got replayability, and you get to play them all the time, and they almost cost just as much if you and your wife go to the movie theater and freaking get popcorn, and I mean, I just dropped $60.
Yeah.
I was getting into an argument with all this, and he's like, "You should go see Furiosa." I'm like, "I'm not. Furiosa isn't a $60. Furiosa isn't a $60 fucking character for me."
No.
That's like, listen, man, we brought back Sam Raimi. He's doing a new Spider-Man movie. The Spider-Man in it? Fuck no, it's Black Cat. Go see it.
My friend
You're like,
used
no,
to rate computer games on their value to hours. So if you bought a game or a board game even, and you get, say it was $100 for the game, but you would get maybe 70 hours out of this game, the cost ratio is much greater than what you would pay to see a movie.
Yeah.
So, and I thought,
plus it's interactive.
K-pop says, I'd watch Jason get wet in any movie. I think he's the only guy that can do it. I mean, and like draw. I think Jason Momoa is the only guy that could really do a Conan right now.
Well,
I thought you were talking about me. Oh.
Jason's big draw.
Jason gets wet all the time, man. He can't even see where the tub is. He just falls in all the time. Oh shit, what's this?
Jason's the big draw, especially for the month of June.
Checks out.
Jokes. All I got is jokes. But yeah, it's tough to watch. I gotta say, like, the way, because I've been watching this recently on Netflix, Kengan Ashura. The way that's set up and like the whole Baki universe type thing, I'm really surprised how that is not a live action movie and you have some of the best martial artists in that right now. You can't say that it wouldn't be appreciated by action goers. Would it make that much money? I can't say. But it's a shame because it's almost like an untapped market. And with martial arts movies, those budgets are not that big. You just need the fight choreography. You don't need the CGI.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they seem kind of trivial now compared to like Marvel movies. All the stuff that you need for a Marvel CG and then your CGI and all this stuff, when you could just have like two dudes fight, and just you got to pay stunt guys anyway. half the time. So okay, you just need a stunt team, you need a choreographer, and then you need to film it, and it's very, very basic.
I was so pissed at that Shang-Chi movie because like all that fighting he did and maneuvering and just doing his thing, it came down to at the end of the day him summoning rings and him switching his hips.
Yeah, man, it was like Sonic the Hedgehog and shit.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I saw it when it came to streaming. Because it had Michelle Yeoh in it.
Yeah, she brings the crowd.
Yeah, and then the choreography was done by members of Jackie Chan's old stunt team.
Oh, okay.
Damn, and he was yeah. So it was like, dude, like the fight scene in the bus where they like built half a bus. And he was doing like going in between, like that dude put in the work. Simu Limu or whatever fucking insurance did the work on that movie. Like he did the work to get in shape and to do a lot of that stuff. And there was the guy, I don't know if you ever seen Rob, if you ever seen Gorgeous with Jackie Chan, where he's all in white and he plays like this rich guy that's like a recycled dude. And at the end, he's dressed in white and he fights this little guy that's all in black. And they're fighting at the paper factory. The guy he's fighting is the choreographer of Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. And so it was like, dude, you had like OG Jackie Chan dude. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be a Marvel movie, but it's gonna be a kung fu movie with a Marvel twist, right? Yeah. And it just was a Marvel movie.
Yeah,
that's all it was. And I was like, dude. Like, man, they dropped the ball on that shit, dude.
Yeah, they called it Marvel's
Fist of Legend. Oh my god, one of the goats.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, dude, I remember going to a house party after leaving the arcade back in the 90s, and they had Marvel's Capcom 2 in the cabinet at the house, and the host. He was giving out Coronas, and he always like put a lime in, and did the salt thing.
Brad Allen. Yeah, there we go. I know now the name sounds familiar. Yeah,
really
he's
cool.
not. I guess he committed suicide. Poor guy.
Damn.
Oh, dude.
He was like, "That's where Hollywood's going. Fuck this, Hakai."
Yeah. Dude, even like Tony Jaa was like going to be the next coming of like Kung Fu Jesus.
Yeah, and then how did he get like crushed? Because
I don't know what happened. Like all of a sudden it was like, yeah, Ong Bak 3 was fucking weird.
I didn't see Ong Bak 3. I didn't know I saw 2.
Yeah, it got really weird, and then it became like a past movie, which bled into the next one, and then it was a little bit too weird. And I was like, dude, I just want to see you just kick people in the face, like what the fuck?
Yeah. I think once he got basically Hollywood, because he started showing up. He showed up in the XXX3 Return of Xander Cage, I think, and he was also in one of the Fast and Furious movies. At that point, his career was like basically gone.
Yeah,
it was non-existent. It was so weird.
Next Jackie Chan, like I felt like he was the next dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just like, my bros and I just watched the Raid. The Raid was very
yes,
dude. I tell you what, man, Donnie Yen in fucking Rogue One is one of the worst, most fucking kung fu sins I've ever seen in my life. Waste him, like it's such a fucking character, and the way you got Donnie Yen, fucking Donnie Yen, the top guy in Hong Kong, the top martial arts guy. And you only put him in one fucking movie, and you don't make him a Jedi and like make him give him his own fucking franchise, and you're trying to get into that Asian market. What's wrong with you, bro?
He showed up nerfed, like he was blind off the break. It was like, let's nerf him. It was like, what?
I see Fat Cap. That one does look hilarious.
He guards the Kyber crystals, so he knows the ways of the Force. He can sense it, but he's blind.
I'm like, bro, like that fucking stick. There's a lightsaber in that bitch. I'm like waiting the whole movie. Just waiting. Like, there's a lightsaber in there, bro. How you gonna be around kyber core crystals and the Force and not make a lightsaber or some shit? Like, I thought he was gonna, I don't know, something, bro.
Like, realistically, Donnie Yen probably could crush anybody on the Jedi roster right now.
Yeah.
So
nobody.
They had to take him out.
How dare you? Don't you know the Force is female, brother?
Oh shit! Yeah, that's
All hail
right.
Ray.
Hey, that's how you defeat like excellent like talent. Just not even put him in a movie. Just only have
so
females
damn
in there.
cool. Yeah, you could, and he would have been you could have been a Jedi. Didn't even fight with a lightsaber. That would have been bad as shit. And he just was like, he was the guy that would just teach, and he wouldn't even fight with a lightsaber. He wouldn't even have to.
I feel like Donnie Yen would have made a great, like, I don't know if anybody knows much about Mortal Kombat, but the character Kenshi, the blonde with the floating sword, Donnie Yen would have made a great version of Kenshi in Star Wars universe. Just have a fucking floating Jedi lightsaber and just start doing wild shit. Start summoning ghost Jedi.
Well, they had bro. Fucking Force Unleashed had a blind Jedi in it. They've done blind Jedis before.
Star Killer. Yeah. Yep.
It's like, dude, like, you've already done it. Just like, okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna make it Donnie Yen, and he survives, and then you have him. You could fast forward, and he's a fucking old man, teaching this martial art, and it's like, oh man, what up? Nobody knows what the fuck it is, and then until you put a lightsaber in somebody's hand, and then it's like, oh shit, it's incognito fucking Jedi forms. But nobody knows because nobody has a lightsaber.
Yep.
And then he's like, oh, now here's a lightsaber. Oh, shit. Again, I just made that shit up right now.
The next BEARZERKER.
What the fuck? Yeah. You better back BEARZERKER because BEARZERKER's going to be dope.
Hell
You guys better buy that shit when I drop it.
I think I'm a purchaser number 39/40 or somewhere around there. And I enjoyed it. It was a great prelude, and I'm excited to see what happens next.
K-pop. K-pop says, dude, you hear about how Donnie was harassed by a gang in Asia and then kicked their asses?
Yes, that was his origin story. Shout out to K-pop for knowing about that.
Dude, I remember the first time I seen him in freaking Iron Monkey, bro. And I was like, what?
Yeah. Iron Monkey, Once Upon a Time in China, 1, 2. Yeah. I think he showed up in 2 and 3. And he's just too dangerous. That dude, like the way he
had
fought.
Jet Li. What's that one with Jet Li? He had Fist of Legend.
Mm-hmm.
There was the Feng Sayuk series. Yep. He did like 2 or 3 of those.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was it might have been Once Upon a Time in China. Was that what it was called? Maybe?
Yes, okay. There were 3 of them.
Then he had New Legend of Shaolin, where he had the kid with him, and then he had the Protector, where he was the undercover cop. And he had his kid with him. The same kid was with him. And the bad guy was fucking Iron Monkey in that one.
Mm-hmm.
He had a jacket.
Here's what pissed me off. When they did the sequel on Netflix to Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, they had Jason Scott Lee, Bruce Lee's grandson, in it, right? He was legit. He was still legit after all this time. The motherfucker was fighting Donnie Yen in there, getting it. And why hasn't he been getting in the movies? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the last time I seen this dude, he squared up against Kurt Russell in Soldier. And that shit was hot. That was like 90s.
Yeah.
Hollywood, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You want to make stuff too
what are you doing?
big and not
the box office is in the state that it's in, man. Nobody's making anything dope that makes you want to get off your ass and actually go to a theater.
That's what they need to do too. They need to start doing. Come watch Enter the Dragon. Come watch fucking Chinese Connection. Come watch those movies. They need to start doing stuff like that in the movie theater. They got anniversaries. All these anniversaries, I bet, are coming up too.
Oh, man, there should be a whole studio dedicated to making like new age kung fu movies.
Angel Studios, if they want to branch out from sound.
No kidding, man. Yeah. They want a corner market.
Studios dedicated to like horror and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Bring that back.
Just like the Shaw Brothers used to be.
Yeah, man.
Like the Shaw Brothers. Shaw Scope. Back in the day. That's all they did was make kung fu movies.
Oh, Flashpoint.
Flash.
Yes. It was my classic movie. Him and Colin Child. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to think of that one.
Flashpoint was when
Is that where he's a detective trying to find this murderer? Trying to find
Donnie Yen was a cop, and he was like German suplexing people. He was combining Chinese boxing with Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
He's like leg locking people off of building cliffs and
shit. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Unleashed. That shit was so good. It got awards, like best fight choreography. It was so bad. Like the last fight between him and Colin Child. Colin Child plays Seraph in The Matrix 2 and 3. It was so bad. Like it looked like they were fighting for real. Like the blood spread, the blood coming out the mouth, all the impact from the fist punches, the grapples. Like it was.
Dude, Donnie will fucking hit you, bro.
They were getting it.
There's what the hell is it? There's I'm trying to think what the hell was it. I watched something that Corridor Digital does where they talk about movies and they have stunt guys on, and I can't remember. Like, there's a big thing where like Donnie would be like, "All right, like I'm gonna hit you for this fucking shot," and then he'll give you like $500 because he's like, "Sorry, man," and he'll give you like a fucking here's $1,000, man.
Yeah, because he knew.
Yeah,
he knew he about to put it all in. You know.
Mm-hmm. It's just like, whoa, man, fuck, they don't make them like that anymore, dude. Well, I don't know. The guys with The Raid are supposed to be pretty good. The Raid was a pretty good movie. Oh shit, we're about to have Kung Fu night on the art department. Shit, we just watch Kung Fu movies. Which one are domain free or public domain and shit? We started watching Five Fingers of Death, and start going some old fucking Drunken Master.
Oh yeah,
yeah. A lot of that stuff's available on YouTube. By the way, J-Bot, did you get a chance to see Breathe and Fire? I put the YouTube video in the group chat.
Oh no, I haven't, man.
Yeah, it's free, no ads.
Yeah, I missed on all those Cynthia Rothrock movies, man. Like her, like dude, I just seen clips of them, and I'm like, what? Like I gotta find those.
Her shit is on YouTube too.
Dude,
Shelby
full movies.
Shelby put is it Susi? S-U-S-I or Susi? Yeah, he put that one. That was free on YouTube as well, and I watched it. And I'm just going, damn, this is hardcore. It's like, oh goodness, what's that Keanu Reeves movie where
John Wick. Yeah,
it's John Wick in in like World War II. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I have all new respect for Finnish commandos. I do not want to run into them once I know who they are. Literally.
Right.
Don't fuck with them.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And the fact that I saw it for free, and it's gone, yeah, I'll watch that.
That one I actually saw in theater.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that was
I got an old VHS player. VHS. I sound like a young person. I have a VCR because that's what they call it. They call it VHS players.
Nice.
Do they?
Yeah. They don't say VCRs. They say VHS players.
VHS.
Yeah. So I got a VCR, and then I started to scoop up like old anime, and I'm gonna get old kung fu movies too, and play them on my CRT TV in the background while I like draw, like I used to do when I was in high school.
Nice.
Yeah, I still got my VCR. Gotta hook it back up so I can watch Babe.
Babe.
Yeah. Shelby sent me a copy of Babe in his last package. So I was like, I gotta go actually hook it back up and watch it. Give it the real view how it was meant to be.
Hells yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, guys, it's getting a little late over here. So
yeah.
All right, check
it sounds good. Man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up anyway.
Bye.
I gotta go download my game.
Time flew. We're having
go
fun.
around the circle here. Let me change my thing real quick. Change this around so you can see my gorgeous face. All right, I'll go first. And I'll show my stuff first. Everybody. That's not me. That's a me. It's a me.
Still Jason.
I don't know where I put my book. Oh, here it is. Berserker is available, $15 plus $10 shipping for an extra $5. You get the print with it, and I'll throw in a vinyl sticker. It does come in a Gemini mailer, so this will be like folded like that. Might be folded too. So just pretend it came out of a Nintendo Power or something. I'm on page 10, which I'll show you guys. This is a rough of it, where he meets Blorp, the person who one of the regular people that lives in the nightmare realm, because it was formerly a dreamland and it's being corrupted. So this is one of the little people that lives there. What's up?
Are you?
Oh no, hell no!
Oh,
I just did this one. I just did this one because I like how it came out.
Okay.
So the panel before this, Berserker, he hears a rustle behind him. He grabs the axe and throws it, and then ends up in the tree trunk here.
Nice.
And he's like, "Oh, there, champion. I mean you no harm." So these are little people that live there, and their home is being corrupted by the dark, and all their villagers and all the people that live there are being transformed into monsters. So his tribe has tasked him to guide Berserker to the bad guy to defeat him, so they can get their land back, their world back. Is being corrupted by the dark. That's page 10. It's probably going to be 20 something pages. So we're working on it. I'm working on it right now. But when you buy a book, that goes in the pot so I can fund Berserker issue 1. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm not going to do a crowdfund. I'm just going to print it. It's going to be limited, and people are just going to buy it directly from me. So yeah, Berserker, $15. Get a copy, and I hope everybody enjoys it. We'll go with Jason next.
I drew this. I don't know why.
Hooray!
There you go. I don't know. And back for G. Everybody will be shipping them starting next week. Get that beautiful spot gloss.
Oh, that's great, man. That pops. That whole cover pops.
Yeah.
Popping and locking. Yeah.
All right. Edwin, what's going on, my dude?
What's going on, guys? Yeah, please go check out the Ace Volume 3 live on Indiegogo. It's the story of a young man who discovers this powerful armor, and now he's become the most sought-after object in the entire universe, as aliens from across the galaxy are looking to take the armor for their own agendas. So yes, the third issue, like I said, it's bringing everything together. You can grab all 3 copies on the campaign, or if you got 1 and 2, you can just grab Volume 3. Got a lot of cool stretch goals and a lot of cool stuff planned. That's going to be dropping. Get some new sketch cards, all sorts of fun stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, go check it out.
All right.
Yeah.
Hockey, you are up, my dude.
Me?
Yes.
Go check out Frog G on
No.
Indiegogo.
No, Curiosities.
Oh, that one. Yes. Yes, I have book Curiosities and Oddities Emporium. The dress you can find on Indiegogo now. Go check it out. I need your money because I'm poor.
And he's buying a bus.
Oh, what kind of bus?
A
big bus.
Hey, Cranberry, we're wrapping it up right now, my dude. So you're gonna have to catch it on the replay.
What's up, Cranberry?
Nice to see you, Cranberry.
He's buying like a Partridge Family bus.
There you go.
So yeah, go back that. I'd like to get some more sales, please.
There you go. Rob, what you peddling today?
Ladies and gents, I'm Rob Wilson. Been drawing for a long time. I'm a storyteller, illustrator. You can follow all my stuff at linktree/RW Arts. That's linkt.ee/RWARTS. Right now, my main focus is live streams, showing people what I got, what's in the works. There is only 2 pieces of work that I'm making epic for the rest of the year. When I draw, I have to be immersed into the character. If I'm drawing other people's stuff, I have to do a full epic piece. That's going to cost me time. You getting a piece of my soul when I draw artwork. And aside from that, I'm working on the comic book.
Hooray!
So that's in works. I don't know how much of my soul I got left, but yeah, I got more.
All right, everybody. That's it for this episode of the Art Department. Like Stat says, have a good night, all. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Cool.